Sold out and fired up crowd. The WWE Universe is in fine form here tonight.
They know they're about to witness something special, Michael. So are we. And I, for one, cannot wait.
Here's one of the most dominant women superstars today, Rhea Ripley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
One of the most powerful women in all of WWE set a new standard of brutality in her match against Toni Storm at NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool.
She became the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. You know, some would call this confidence, others arrogance. That's the look on the face of Rhea Ripley.
What we do know is that Rhea Ripley is always prepared for any kind of fight.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Ace Susan.
Some would say this superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
What? That is horrible advice. Such a talented competitor. I think we're about to see one of her best matches yet.
One thing that stands out to me about Rhea Ripley is her intense take-no-prisoners attitude in the ring.
Well, Rhea's not here to make friends and influence people. She's here to win.
And I'm sure she's ready to do whatever it takes to get that win here tonight.
But she'll have to maintain her composure as she's going up against a woman with a penchant for getting under her opponent's skin.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Suplex.
There's a snapmare.
Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body.
Ripley unloading on her opponent.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Ripley's not playing nice right now. This is that take no prisoners attitude we talked about earlier.
Corey, if you're butting heads with Rhea Ripley, what's the most important thing to watch out for?
It's got to be her ultra-aggressive streak. She's going to come at you hard with everything she's got without stopping. However, you may be able to turn that to your advantage by luring her into making a mistake in the ring.
Impressive defense stops Ripley.
A counter answered by another counter.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. And she's gained total control of this match.
Yeah, this is a great flurry she's putting together.
Choke slam! German suplex!
Punishing power slam.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
Fireman's carry. Right into a spine buster. Authority has been established right now. Going coast to coast. Face wash. Such brutality from Rhea Ripley.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. The Nightmare delivering the Riptide. Here's the cover for the win. 1, 2, 3. The referee clearly out of position.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Ready to go here. Big, big match for this young man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, 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 no. Out of the crowd. He doesn't even realize. From behind. An ambush. What an attack. I can't believe this, Corey.
Well, believe it because it just happened. Trying to get the upper hand and the bell rings. Here we go.
Stepping in the ring now is Raul Mendoza, the, quote, technical assassin of Legado del Fantasma.
Mendoza's the enforcer, the ground and pound man of his crew that brings modern aggression to the lucha style.
That aggression has been building for years inside Mendoza and certainly enjoys unleashing it on the competition.
And through an iconic mask, he has Rey Mysterio's eyes piercing at him. Rey has shown no hesitation, taking on a new era of WWE superstars. No hesitation to testing his own limits.
There's always a lesson that can be learned when you go up against a veteran like Mysterio, so everyone should be taking notes.
And Mendoza looking to bring home a win for Legado del Fantasma. What should his game plan be to make that happen?
Well, Mendoza likes to call himself the technical assassin. He should lean into that technical skill and work to control the pace at all times.
619! And Rey there is showing no hesitation, no lip.
From the tops! Now Rey needs to end this.
Cover! 2! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Here comes the queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego could be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
She's got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on road duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
And from Berlin, Germany, the Soldier, Laura.
This is a superstar who eats, sleeps, and breathes WWE. When they're not training, they're competing. When they're not competing, they're training.
Look, I hate to admit it, but that's paid dividends for this superstar. Maybe not in the friend department, but definitely in the ring.
She knows tonight is going to be a big challenge, but if anyone is up for it, it's this woman.
Charlotte Flair, of course, the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair, has followed in her father's footsteps and become an impressive multi-time champion in her own right, arguably the standard-bearer of WWE's entire women's division.
That's true, but make no mistake, Charlotte's carved her own path in this business, not just one paved off her daddy's name. With Charlotte, you may get less styling and profiling, but you'll get a masterclass in ruthlessness in exchange.
Which makes an already imposing figure like herself even more imposing to stand across the ring from.
That all said, she's facing off against a woman who's been more than willing to go the extra mile. I'm talking about a woman who we've seen push her own limits time and time again.
Boom! Down they go. What a move.
There's a fisherman suplex.
Corey, what do you think Charlotte's best strategy is here tonight?
Well, Cole, you can't go wrong with an old favorite. Slowing down the pace of the match. The Queen's in control when she's in the ring and going at her pace instead of her opponent's.
Boom! Big gut buster.
Down with a suplex. An overbearing assault on Charlotte now.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
The fall-away slam.
Check out this power.
The Rowdy Buster.
Oh, man, just punishing.
Going coast to coast.
gonna kick the features off their face.
And she has gained the advantage here.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
Down on the windpipe.
And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Dropping the knee.
She's losing some steam now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes themselves to.
It's a lunar one. Climbing the turnbuckle now.
She's getting back to her feet, but is there fight left?
A diving stunner.
That might topple the queen.
Looking for the victory. 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Soldier, Laura.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Now here comes one of my favorite superstars today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm has spent years honing her craft, carving her path to WWE by way of Australia. Time spent in Europe, even in Japan before arriving in NXT and making a mark.
It is always an awe-inspiring sight. The 9th wonder of the world.
And her partner, from Redondo Beach, California, the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna!
If you've followed the career of Chyna, you've seen on many occasions she's been a very powerful ally to some.
Yeah, but more often than not, Chyna is a very dangerous enemy. I'm excited for the upcoming display of athleticism we're going to get from Chyna.
Yeah, how about the truly unmatched strength of Chyna? Chyna's opponent is going to have her hands full.
Guess what?
What?
It's boss time!
I knew you were going to say that, Michael.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
A Grand Slam champion in WWE, has won the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT women's titles, as well as the women's tag team titles.
How about the time she competed in the main event of WrestleMania against Bianca Belair?
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
And from Japan, the Superstar.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight.
You've been questioning for weeks whether this team can get along, and, well, this is the moment of truth tonight.
Look, they can't even decide who's going to start the match. How do you expect to win the match?
Yeah, this doesn't look good. Match underway. And the bell is rung, getting this tag match started.
When you think of tag teams that are itching to make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show.
German suplex. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Irish whip now into the corner. As Superstar blasting their partner off the apron.
Oh, no.
And the fight is underway. Back and forth we go. All fired up. Oh, and just took out their own partner.
Another miscommunication. Things are breaking down on this team in a hurry.
This is incredible. Chaos everywhere.
Ooh, vicious kick. Sasha striking right to the kidney. Taking flight.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Sasha Banks forced into defense mode here.
Here it is. There's a snapmare. And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength. Connects on the kick.
Shoulders down. This could be it. And she stops the count. She just might have more malicious intentions in mind.
Look at this.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
The beginning of the end.
Big impact.
Tag.
Sent out to the center of the ring.
Double super kick. She might be in some trouble now.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this. To keep fresh.
Tag made. Tag made.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Springboard. Oh, just completely off target there.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. The giant swing.
Boom.
She saw that one coming. And now dropping the bombs.
And Chyna is firmly in command.
Yeah, Chyna isn't giving any quarter, any mercy. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Evades the attack.
Count out imminent. She needs to get back in.
And she manages to beat the count.
Certainly has a flair for suspense.
Left shot hits the ribs.
Running power slam. Cover. And she's not done yet.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of. Tag made.
Counters with an attack on Chyna.
Counter after counter.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Banks being shown zero mercy.
And Banks needs to find an opening here. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Oh, what a wind. Up. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Oh, God. Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
1, 2, 3. She did it. She picked up the victory. This team continues and continues to win, but the problem is, are they going to implode before they can...
Whoa, wait a minute. We may see that implosion right here.
I just don't get this. You win a match, and then you fight with your own partner.
These two clearly don't like each other, and maybe never will. Here we go!
Oh, what a takedown! Bang, 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 rights!
So much for waiting for the bell.
And coming into tonight, we know this superstar is focused on creating a stir in the women's division.
Yeah, but chomping at the bit is a superstar who's felt underrated and underappreciated as of late. And it's time for her to make everyone remember just how good she really is.
Belly to belly!
Vicious.
Hooked up. Belly to back suplex.
Up high, down low, leg drop.
Oh, what a kick!
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Looking bad for her here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
She's sent flying into the corner.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Scissors kick!
Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex. Hurricanrana, ideos mio. O'Connor rolls through.
Pele kick!
What a disorienting attack. Kick to the gut. No way. No way.
This is not gonna be pretty!
Kudo driver!
She's taking a beating here.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Hurricanrana!
Going coast to coast!
Nearly kicked the features off their face.
Oh, geez. Nasty kick to the face.
Going for it. Trying to step through.
Roll on their belly. Talk about being bent. Oh, look at this. Is she gonna tap out?
Think of all the pain.
Tap, tap, tap. It's over. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Snuka.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed Universal Championship.
Here comes the powerhouse known as Fabian Aichner.
A man who made his WWE debut in the Cruiserweight Classic, but in the years since has added over 20 pounds of pure muscle since joining NXT, and amazingly lost practically no speed.
Indeed, an intense grappler who lives by the creed, the mat is sacred.
And it appears he's ready to impose Imperium's will here tonight. You know, I read on social media that Aichner's the second Italian-born WWE superstar since Bruno Sammartino. The biggest little man in WWE.
Marched right into the land of giants and proved that he belongs.
One of the most dynamic competitors in the history of WWE.
A multiple-time WWE champion, multiple-time Intercontinental champion. Nobody in WWE has more heart, more courage than Rey Mysterio.
Introducing the challenger from South Tyrol, Italy, weighing in at 220 pounds, Fabian Aichner. And introducing the champion from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the undisputed Universal Champion, Rey Mysterio!
The energy in this arena is palpable.
These competitors know exactly what's on the line. Big fight feel. History can be made here tonight.
Opportunity is knocking for one competitor to remain the benchmark, or for another competitor to change the whole landscape of this place.
Crushing double stomp.
Ooh, face first. There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick.
Hurricanrana.
There aren't many dents in the armor of Fabian Aichner, but how can he prevent his opponent from exploiting any weaknesses, Corey?
Well, if Aichner can keep up his intensity and keep pressing his opponent, it'll be an arduous task to find any holes.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Mysterio has him hooked.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Looking for the second, and now perhaps.
Three Amigos style by Rey Mysterio.
Uh-oh, sunset flip, power bomb. Oh, what a DDT. Wow. And he had Rey's number there.
Look at this, going counter for counter. Oh, man.
The challenger is not in a great place.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Mysterio
Red
from the top. The champ has this one in hand now.
for the win. There's two.
Rey Mysterio withstood the challenge like a champion.
That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest of his career, by far.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
And this I love. This I absolutely love. Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.